Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Nolan Gorman.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And he deals.
That's ball two.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The pitch. Comes on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball two.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ivan Herrera coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 48, Ivan.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. Now the count is even, 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Michael Conforto. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, Jorge Soler.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals coming up. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Harrison. What do we have on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Second baseman.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nolan Gorman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. New inning getting started, and now it's Wilmer Flores. 1-1 now. That one ripped left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Inside, almost got him. That one fouled off. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. The 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting the second baseman, Brett.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And the righty deals. In the air, center field. In position. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
And another ball. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Brendan Donovan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Wisely. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Matt.
Now it's Matt Carpenter.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The Giants leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur.
Batting 7.
There's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side.
Crawford.
Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball popped up. Flores moving under this one. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appealed to first, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The lefty fires. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ramos makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Michael.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside. One out, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runner on the go. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Chapman drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. A big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Two on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and they trail by 1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
2 outs, runner at first. Nolan Gorman will hit next. 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he hits a ground ball right side wisely. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals 2. As we go to the top of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. And the right-hander deals. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on this.
So a foul ball got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up. Foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. John King, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Liberatore, the power lefty, up as well. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, it's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back now at Rickwood Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brendan Donovan. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. And it's just foul.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. And the count 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-2. That one out to right. Squeezes it.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman, Brandon Crawford.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Howard getting cranked up as well. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Two outs. And another ball.
Down.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Michael Ciani up next for the Cardinals. a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Stepping in, Michael Ciani. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ramos makes a nice grab and a full sprint. So the Cards strand a couple, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Ahmed. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
2 strikes.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The 2-2 on the way. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Brett.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Brett Wisely. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches.
John King gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he lays down a bunt, and he grabs it in foul ground. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground, Wisely tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Ramos on his way over. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs, base is empty. Rip towards third. Chapman over to first in time. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals 2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Matt Chapman. And he deals. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bailey leads off first with one away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Two outs and a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the 6th. Now off the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-2. And another ball.
That's a really good take.
Chases that one out of the zone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And now 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Number 62. Preparing to come on if needed. Liberatore, a left-hander, also throwing. The wind of the pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Nick Ahmed, the next Giant to hit. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Into center. Coming on. Long run. Nice grab. And that'll do it. So the Giants lead 1, but they still lead at 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 74. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Ryan Walker.
Here's Brandon Crawford.
For St. Louis, the third baseman, Brandon Crawford.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. This one drilling deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. This to third. Sends it to first. And that is out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Mason Wynn. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matthew Liberatore. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now Elliot Ramos.
For San Francisco, the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here is Patrick Bailey. Next pitch is outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. And just misses with that one. Moved into the bullpen for the Cardinals. Number 62. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Gallegos warming up as well. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Settles under it. He's got it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. Runner takes off. It's in the dirt.
1 ball.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
All tied up here in game one of this 3-game set. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Alec Burleson.
And a pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Two down. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now back.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. We go to the 9th. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Number 8, Michael Conforto.
Base hit center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Thairo Estrada. Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Win. The flip to second onto Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You've got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. So coming into the game now on defense, Thairo Estrada. He'll be out in left field. Brendan Donovan digs in now.
The left fielder, Brendan
The pitch. Swings through that. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now batting,
And now the DH, Matt Carpenter. And downstairs. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Outside, but it's 3-2. Brandon Crawford hitting on deck circle. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Jose Fermin. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski makes a nice running catch. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Trying to send this extra innings.
Ball three.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Ciani now at the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Estrada gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, still tied 3-3. Now into the game, Nolan Arenado. He's the new third baseman.
number 28.
Pinch hitter coming on, Austin Slater.
Well, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all the way into extra inning.
Here's a 1-1. This ball's chopped to the ground. He'll do it himself. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day.
Pinch running here. Trenton Brooks. Nick Ahmed getting ready to hit. One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. And that's outside. 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of the 10th. Line drive.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now here is Elliot Ramos. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
One ball.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, left field, on the move. He's got it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Trenton Brooks. He takes over as the new first baseman. New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. This one popped up. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
To the right side. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the right-hander deals. That one well upstairs. And a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boy, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. Now 3-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The Redbirds down to their final strike. Got him swinging for the K. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.